Scooby's beating my leg with his tail. Scooby. Alright, we got the 45 motor coming apart. See what the clunky noise is in it. There, we're fine now.
Yeah. We're almost done.
As long as we got a 100th gap here, we're good. It's probably out of true now too, I bet. Let's see, is that still got a nick in there? It might be a fine nick still right there that I missed. See that right there?
Oh yeah.
We'll take that back and massage it again.
Didn't seem like it. Think that was enough to stop it?
No, not that one. It was before I cut it away, but not now. I'm thinking the problems are on this side. Thinking the nick is probably that spot right there, maybe, and maybe that one right there. See those?
Oh yeah.
Same as the two that were up there up the top.
Yeah. Those bushings aren't up very high.
See the crank pin that's got brass all over it? Damn.
Oh yeah, right there.
So that's a good sign that might be the problem.
Yeah.
Could be wrong, but I'm thinking that might be it.
So approach it from the crank pin or from the bushings?
I can thin the nuts up a little bit. The cams already stick through the bushing, remember?
Oh, that's right.
We got to find out the other crank is made like this one or if it's different. There's a cam.
Yep.
Too much lift. See how the shaft sticks through the bushing? So you have to shorten the cam and shorten the bushing. And we have to clearance the cam cover right over here, or the case race, right here where it's sitting on the case race. So that needs to be done too, because that top of the load there is sitting right there. And Nick, Mr. Nick is hitting. So we have to clearance that out a little bit. That's the case race itself is hitting. With this cam lobe. Which we don't know what your cam lobe is, so we don't know. So we have to clearance it for what we know for sure is going to hit. So we can either grind that out very carefully, which is going to be hard to get to, or we do it in the milling machine. I always like using a milling machine, that way I destroy expensive cutters.
Yeah, run the cost up. Let's run the cost up.
Yeah, it runs the cost up a little bit. Alright, now I still don't like the fact that we got a little bit too much in play here. So let's grab Mike's wheels out. I need that whole box. Is that wheel in the way right there? I need that whole box. That's your box.
Under here.
Out the way a little bit. One wheel, two wheel. Okay, I need a crank pin and two nuts. there's a stock Harley crank pin. Definitely wanted that out. We already checked it was a stock pin, but we'll double check it. Should be some S&S nuts.
That one?
Nope. We're in the wrong box. Alright, we're going to find some parts. We'll be back. Alright, we're back. Found missing parts. So this is the S&S thin nut. There's that number under all that writing I wrote on there. This is the Harley Sportster nut. Surprisingly, they're not the same. Here's the bearings we set up. Pages. There's the crank pin banging on the flywheel. That's good. There's the rollers we're not using right now. Okay. So we got a genuine nut here. Kind of fits on there a little bit. Not too well though. Fits better on the Harley one. All right. 218, 217, and 210. 7,000. That's pretty close. But that's just enough to be a difference. 3171. 3171. Crankpin's the same length, but the taper's the same length. That is the question. Key side. Socket is out. The other socket is this one here. Still gonna hit it hard. The S&S nut is one size bigger than a Sportster nut. So it's 5/16 versus 3/8. So that'd be 1 3/8. But it's still going to hit the bushing hard, so it doesn't matter the diameter than that. Okay, I need an arrow line. One of these things up here. Okay, this is not full torque. 3.036. This one is full torque. 3.052.
A little bit less.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a 5236. That's 16 thousandths. 26 thousandths. What's the number again? Hey, it's late night for me. I was down here until 2 this morning, 2:30. Let's see, this one was 32 and this one was 53. That's 20 thou. 21 thousandths difference. That's not going to stop the bush hitting, but it would help. That'd get it off the side of that case a little bit. You still have to cut that way out though. Now the nuts are sticking out above the surface about 23 thou. 24 thou. So the nuts need to be 190, 195 to be flush with the end of it. That would give a little extra clearance on both sides. Every few thou we can get helps. The nut sticking over the top of the end of the nut doesn't do anything for you into the shafts.
No.
Flush is all you need. Okay, so that's with that nut. Okay, that's that crank pin. Gonna roll under there. A little dust on it. Got a little doggy lint on there. Scooby lint. Scooby go to bed? Scooby went to bed. Scooby had a rough day. He's been sleeping all day, so he had to go get some rest so he can get freshened up from later on in the afternoon. Dinner time's going to be coming, so he's got to rest up for that. Very important.
So this is a Harley pin?
This is Harley pin. These nuts don't seem to like each other. So I'm going to go get me some, I'm going to get another Harley nut. So we're going to go find a nut. Where's Scooby hiding? Are you sleeping, Scooby? $220. 208. Now these nuts are different too. This nut was down at 208, 210-ish. This one here is 220, which is the same as the S&S nut. So Harley has a variable nut thickness. Someone's ground on this one was too thick already. See? What a shocker! Harley varies their stuff. I would never expect that. What am I doing? This the small one? That's the small one. What size was this one? About that big?
Yeah.
Pretty close, yeah, about that big. Pretty close. Big difference. This is 3042 instead of 3, just 10 thou. It's right in the middle of the other two. So we got 3.2, 5.2, and 4.2. Right there. Now what's the width of a stock Harley crank? You know? People find out. What do you think stock Harley crank is at? Think there might be one laying around this building somewhere?
Might be even more narrow.
Might be narrower. Hey, look what I found, a Harley crank. Appears to be a 57 wheel, 60 casting date, early rod. I would say that's probably a 60s flywheel. That's about the right vintage. Need dual headlight bracket for a piece of crap. This is a vintage crank. See, it's all been rusted, corroded. This is your eBay fresh quality looking stuff after you blast all the rust off of it. Okay, so the stock crank is 3190.
Wow.
So much for the crank being made wrong. It's narrower than stock. So why do they make the damn end play on the rod so bad? That's kind of stupid. I guess they wanted to make sure we had enough in play. Do you think 80 thou is enough in play? Or 100 thou, whatever the hell that thing has in it? Now if you put a washer in here to take up the slack, all it's going to do is eat the washer up, make it oval shape. Eventually it would fall in half, which would be more of a problem than leaving it loose. Just leave it loose. It's going to go where it wants to anyway. Alright, so we know the cranks are narrower than stock. So that means we can either cut the nuts down or not. I think we should cut the nuts down anyway because they're just thicker than they need to be.
Yeah.
See, these are nice and flush almost. Those ones are sticking way up. Alright, so we'll cut down to at least 200 thickness on the nut from the 220. Now we know everything. Do you remember any of it?
No.
Good. I know that this needs to go back into the box so it don't rust. Probably wouldn't hurt to put some new screw them on it just to make sure it doesn't rust. See now somebody's been finger screwing it. Where's the box? There's the baggie. Bearings. Rod cages. There you go. Okay. So we gotta cut down some nuts. I'm thinking your crank is out of true slightly now. Alright. Who's gonna be the guinea pig, him or you?
I'm fine.
I gotta cut both sets anyway. Alright, we need to cut this a little bit more to make clearances in here. I don't see any way in the world we're going to be able to keep those bushings stock height. No matter what, we got to cut these bushings off flush. And we'll have to shorten the cam up to flush also. So we need to go do some cutting. Some coating. And we also need to cut the flywheel off the washer, remember that?
Yep.
Which is more cutting. What do we do where I'm going to do more cutting? What's up with that? Oh well. Let's go ahead and work on the case first, it's easier. Okay, this one we got to clearance it out over here. So next time we're going to cut it all the way against the flywheel here, or I mean inside the case. Instead of stopping a little bit, we'll just go all the way across a little bit. Makes that easier. That we'll do by hand. Unless you want me to do it on the mill.
Whatever you want to do.
Takes more work to do on the mill. Looks better though. Okay, this here we're going to do on the mill because I don't want to do this by hand. It'd be a pile of junk if we did this by hand. And then these here, we need to put these on the crank pin like that and face them off. I need your nuts. Nuts. We got nuts. Got case and nuts. And a crank pin. What else do we need? That's all we need. Case, nuts, and crank pin. Alright, on to the lathe. Contact. You're famous now. Here's a screenshot if you like it. come we got chips down here? Oh, I don't think somebody's coming to bother us. Alright, so we're going to cut the crank pin nuts down right now. So the nut has a shoulder on it right here. And over here it's radiused. So this is the outside, this is the part that goes against the flywheel. So make sure you use it correctly. Look how nice that went on there. Okay. What number you want? 200 or 195? Got a preference?
Whatever clears.
None of it will clear, it just helps. Okay, we're hitting right there. 0. Nice and hard. Nice blue chips coming off. Things are going too fast. I heard you sneak up on that quiet bike.
197.
Ooh, 192. Ooh, I we did that one. Okay. So 0 is a good number. We'll make them all the same. I need a wrench. That's the right size. Oh, you woke up Scooby. I'm gonna back it up 3 thou to 195. Still coming out hot, but not quite all the way through. Yeah, let's see what this one's at. 201. What the hell happened? I had this one correct. Cows must be one on the tip of the job. I'm putting that 3 thou right back in. Alright, put more of that back in. Got a 95. Shorter wrench. What number? It's going to be
253? Oh no,
what's it going to be?
2.
2. 96.
997.
Damn, I missed it by 1. 96.5.
96 and
Check out. What was this? This is 97, wasn't it? Yes, it's 97. Yeah, 98, 99, 98. That was extra thick. That's for hot rod use. Now this one's on your bike. See all the brass marks? Cutting out 21,000. Probably only cut 20 though. Oh, I'm slipping. It's 98. 97 and a half. That one's thick. That's obviously a defective job. The bit must be wearing away. When you cut Harley nuts, the chips don't come off blue. That's why you can torque these crankshaft 400 foot-pounds and 350 to go up the nuts. Do an extra thou on this one. Alright. Yeah, I gotta deburr that edge a little bit. File these doesn't work too good when you're going fast. You ever try to file a six-sided bar stock? There you go. A little sharp too. That did it. The reason I don't cut it on the lathe, because to make that cut like that, you'd have to cut it all the way down to here, which means this here would be way down to here. You'd have no nut to tighten with. So the file goes up and down, so it takes out that sharp edge right there. I'm still got a sharp edge on this bore I gotta deal with. That's a different setup. Practicing. So. Time we get to number 4, I should be pretty good at this. If I don't feel a sharp edge, it's good. Dumbass can't put a nut on a bolt. Run your thumb into the chuck. Usually takes the thumbnail off when you do that. Not that I've ever done that before. Okay, that concludes our application with that. Sand this off a little bit. Clean all the chips off and you're ready for mock-up. Alright, there's one stack of modified nuts for you. It costs 50 bucks. Alright, we'll be back. Okay, we're going to machine off the top of these bushes flush with a case. There you go, you can watch it. That's got nice. Skim cut the case here lightly, so. Back that off a towel. Skim cut now. Over here. Yeah. Just stand over there. I gotta be able to see what I'm doing. Switch again. Alright, how's that look? See the high spots in the case? High there. It's low through here, high right here only. Yeah, these things are machined flat, so I just cut right on that edge all the way around, so kept it right on it. Alright, so that's now flush. So we got that part done. Now we gotta flip it over and do the other side. Alright, other side. You go there. got our cam was hitting here, remember?
Yes.
Okay, this is not flat, so I got to be off this lip right here. I've got to be on the Harley lip of the case, not the seating lip. So that means these aren't used anymore. I'll use big tool bits. Okay. Nice and flat, see? Yeah, it's one extreme to the other. Could be a tall one again. And this is where it gets tricky. We gotta hold this down, we gotta be able to cut it. I don't know if that'll clear. That one's not gonna clear. Here's our little small one here. You're going to have to readjust this each time. Okay. Now, I'm going to try to use this cutter and just sweep right into it. See how this has a flat side on these here? They're vertical, 90 degrees. So I'll chew up the whole side of that, trying to cut that away. Kind of guess where we need to cut out is. Probably need to put a mark on there. If I eyeball it, it's over here. So right there is where I want to cut. Zero. So you got to try to center the bushing in the cutter there. And you're about where you're at. back on. There it goes. Turn that way down. I'm gonna go down until I touch. You'll hear it. And you'll see the chips right there. Touch on the 69 area. See the cut mark? Find me a lobe. Yeah, see in there? Mm-hmm. Lights on. Okay, we are on number 3 lobe. This is number 3 lobe right here. Okay, come over and look over there. You can see the gap. You can zoom in with that camera. See over here?
Yes.
Can you see? Let's get the light when you get in there.
Yeah, I can see it right there. It's got clearance.
I need to get up where we can see it. Let me see it. Maybe make it work easier. Put that down there. Come in here like this, so you can really see what the camera's looking at now. And you can blow in there real close, like that. See? See how close that is? It's right there. Go a little bit slower so I can see it. You've only got a few thou right there. So I'll go there and just give it a kiss it just a little bit more, just to make sure I got more. So this is your zoom button up here. So. Hi, Mark.
All right.
Let me see, where's my 10 shoes? What are the shoes?
You're gonna cut your feet up.
I'm gonna cut my feet. Why would I cut my feet up? Cut my finger up, not my feet. Why would I cut my feet? I have bulletproof shoes. Okay, we're good. We got 10 thou. That's a 10 thou shim right there. That's plenty. If you wear your bushings out 10 thou, you got another problem. I'm not gonna worry about the cam lobe. Okay, I'm not gonna cut any more we got. So you can see the eyebrow in there. You can see I cut the depth, the height of the bushing, and also the location. See, it was cut in the top here, and then it went inward. You can see the lines right here. I went down until I just kissed those. Then I backed off 1/1000, and I fed it in. So that's why that's cut away right there. Okay, now it might not be all the way across. I'm gonna go make sure it's all the way across. So we just put that back down. I pull it on out. It's not cutting anything. Okay, we're good. I just want to make sure there's no little lip right there. Okay, now I can move this the other direction because I'm going to hit this if it's in this spot. So I'll take this up. Flip it around the other way. Now I got clearance. See? Actually, I'll flip this over this way too. What are you doing, that poor dog over there?
He's trying to molest me. He's
molesting you. That's because he wouldn't get no satisfaction over here. That's why. Okay, just kind of center everything all up again. Make sure everything blocks are on there where they belong. Tension and then torque. Doesn't move, we're good. Okay, over here. Mark my center again. Kind of eyeball that in. And it looks like about right there. So you didn't ride your Harley today?
No, I've been out working.
Sound too quiet.
Yeah.
That was what, a Beamer?
Yeah.
No wonder I didn't hear it.
I don't know.
The other guy had almost like a new Harley. I didn't barely even hear it. Could hardly even tell it was a Harley. I thought it was a jet bike. Pretty bad when your Harley sounds like a jet bike.
They all sound like that.
Yeah, that's how they all sound?
Yeah.
Not mine.
You don't have a new one.
Well, 57's new to me. That don't count? That's not new? That doesn't qualify?
60 years old is not new.
60 years old is not new? Okay. If you say so. It was new to me. Okay. Now, hopefully we're not hitting on anything over there.
Scooby.
We got a good gap over there, I can't tell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Turn this on. Feed it down slowly. Didn't hit anything yet. Okay, we're at the same dimension right now, but I'm going to go down just a little bit. There, I heard it hit. Okay, back it back off. Okay, where am I? I'm cutting across the bush and I can hear it. Now, I cannot see what I'm cutting at all. I'm just looking at where I'm at. Not about the same depth? I can't tell. I'm working on mine. All right, did we cut enough that one? Appears to be in there. Where's that? I can't even see in there. That's not going in there, is it?
Tight.
Okay, that one's a little tighter than I want it to be. See how it's pushing the cam over? Okay. So that means we got clearance for the cam, but not the shim, so that means we need more. And I gotta give it some more. Okay, where's my center at? How's it looked over there on you?
Put my finger in there now.
You can?
Yeah.
How come this don't want to go in there? Of course, I can't even see in there.
There's a little shoulder right at the very bottom.
There we go. All right. So I got 2 acres of clearance now?
Mm-hmm.
More than the other one? That means I gotta go back and cut the other one now? Oh, there's a mile of clearance.
Yep.
Well, I might as well go cut the other one again now. What the hell? Make them equal. See, you can't see what you're doing, you cut extra. So. Uh-oh. Here comes a dog thief. Sounds like Mom's here. Okay, back over here. Pasadena, Texas. Is that near Alabama, Texas? All
Could
right.
be near San Diego, Texas.
They get one of those? Okay, let's see, center of the bushings over here. Oops, hit something. Got more clearance this time?
I got a lot more this time.
I don't know, I still couldn't see what I was doing that time. I'm just looking at the back side. You're in charge, you got the camera, you can see better than I can. How about that?
Yeah.
Got an acre again?
Yep.
Okay, at least we got enough. It's a good thing I put that brand new bits in, they cut good. Look at that.
I always believe that.
Are you stealing the dog again?
Yeah, I'm stealing the dog again.
Alright, we're gonna clean this up, we'll be back. Okay, I got the motor all back together here. See how the flywheel. So everything is now clearing. Spins on through, no problem. We still have no in-play in it though, so I still have to make more clearances, but at least now it's all bolting together and working. And surprising the cams are even clearing now. What, you back for help, Scooby? Scooby's back. Alright. So you look inside here, you can see the crank pin into the snout. There's the crank pin, there's the nuts right there. So if you look in there, you can see the kind of clearances you got in there. See, it's got clearance up in there now. So I'm not sure if I needed to cut the bushings out or not. After we clearanced everything else out, it's, you know, there's some gap in there. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell exactly what kind of cap you got in there. But the camshafts were sticking through further than the bushing was, and when you put these on there you can feel it kind of rub against it, but it does clear it, so it's not hitting on it. So I'm thinking maybe the bushings didn't have to be cut, but it doesn't hurt to cut them because we definitely have room now. So it's better to have too much clearance than not enough. And like I said, I still don't have enough in-play yet. So when I gain the in-play, we'll probably lose some of that clearance, probably at least half of it. Right now the cases are squeezed together. There's no in-play at all. The bearings, we're on the bearings. So, but the roller bearings have so little drag, it just, you know, the crank spins, even though it's really tight right now, it spins nice and free. So even when you lay it over on the side, you don't really have much drag in there, see? So even though our crank is tight, it don't seem like it's tight. So, anyway, that's how it goes. You can see the alignment here, center of the rod, we're all the way on one side. There's the other side, see? So actually we're about right here. So the crank really is off center a little bit, so the crank should go to the right a little bit to be centered, but if there's enough float in this rod, it'll self-align. If one of the ends being loose, it'll find a sweet spot. Like I said, it's definitely got a lot of clearance in there. Alright, so next thing is we're going to have to cut the flywheel out here. Those washers which disappeared, they're over here. Okay, that's the thicker one. There's the thin one. So this here is the washer in this motor right now are 72 and 75 thou thick. These are 60. These are heat treated washers. These are for the bearings which are buried inside the motor now. So I have to cut the flywheel out for this washer to go in here and then notch it for where the pin is right here. So it'll fit in there. So I got to do all that yet. So that'll be the next thing I do. Then I'll go ahead and take the crank apart, machine it, put it back together, and we can set the figure out the washer in play. I'm thinking with the 60 thou washers on both sides, we should probably have about around 12 thou side to side clearance in the crank, which is a little bit tighter than I like, but with roller bearings on it, it'll probably be all right. But But so that's the next thing I do for next week. So far it all seems to be working pretty good. So there's still a lot to be done though, but we'll keep plugging along at it. Anyway, for now that's where we're at. So yeah, one step closer.